for the Rockets. Game 2 on the road left a bad taste in their mouths. Now they hope to take back the momentum with a little home cooking. Warriors, Rockets, round 1 of the NBA playoffs. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Horford at the center position. Count it. Take a look at the Rockets. They've got a basic situation in front of them, Greg. Win tonight and move on, or become a spectator.
And in round 1, especially, elimination games can be pressure-packed. You don't want to go home this soon. This is the time to put an entire season of effort into one game.
Durant, wide open, he fires. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the 3 of his own.
Bad shot.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
मुझे तो केविन डुरांट को रोकना पड़ेगा नहीं तो ये खा जाएगा मुझे. करी चल.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Horford. Golden State moving it around. Curry from deep three-point land. Can't connect from long distance. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie Laporte. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give him any extra motivation out there. The same thing prevent Butler from popping off. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. 3 points.
Butler is a selective three-point shooter, but he'll knock them down if he gets a quality look.
Thompson outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Foul कैसे दे दिया यार वो attempt पे था.
5 straight makes to start the game.
Houston shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean,
Screen लगाओ, screen लगाओ.
With tremendous upside.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago. Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
And Horford wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range.
Bad shot.
Here's Smith. The Warriors pull it in. They're feeling confident after Tuesday's big win.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And KD's got the ball here for Houston.
KD.
They lead by 4. Pass to Thompson. Driving the lane. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. On its way from Curry for 2. Nothing that time. He's
Steph Curry क्या खेल रहा है?
Not loose. It's stolen by Curry. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Curry. He has yet to score. 3-pointer, Horford. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston leading by 4. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Curry passes to Butler. Back to Curry. But 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
KD with it. Now Green defending. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
KD, that's for two. Another miss by Houston.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Not a bad half, but a good quarter for the fresh start. 11-12. 1 point away from the opposition's team. Let's go for the second round.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The Warriors trail. The guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And it's Green missing. Eason against Curry. Three-pointer. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Rockets. Warriors trail by 4. It's stolen by Shepard. And it's the Rockets on the break. Shoots over Curry. And it's Shepard missing. And for the Warriors, their shooting is 33%, struggling to get good looks. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Moody. From outside the arc. Good on the triple.
Nice inside-out ball movement, keeping the defense on its toes.
And for the Rockets, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Van Vliet up top, guarded by Curry. Going inside, and finished off by Shepard.
And Shepard is a solid decision maker. If there's an opening, he's going to take it.
And so
what dunk.
to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And the Rockets making a change here. Durant's checked in.
I have to do something with Curry. Steph Curry शुरू हो जाए यार.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry looking around. On the wing, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Basket good. 9 points for Kevin.
Kevin Durant में कितना पड़ हुआ यार वो.
KD an elite.
How can I?
So good at catching.
Pass to post. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Good foul.
It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around.
I have to play very sensibly. KD.
Houston making a switch. Thompson's checked in.
Durant always ready to throw it down. You can't let him get close to the rack.
And they're on the break. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside Butler. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now here is Horford. Scoreless thus far.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
From 12 feet out, Şengün, it's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 2.
वो rebound भी ले गया और shot भी.
Hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
Curry's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Durant going to work inside.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Curry passes to Butler. Right side Horford for 3. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 4-point game. And stolen by Butler. Now the Warriors moving it up from deep three-point land. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
So guys, बहुत ही tough match है and 22-26 4 पॉइंट से वो लीड कर रहे हैं. So let's see क्या बनता है.
Şengün. And the Warriors also making a change. Kuminga's come in for Jimmy Butler. And 1:01 left in the first half. Here's KD. Strong finish by KD.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Curry outside. The rebound by Holiday.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And it's Adams on the follow. And it's an 8-point Houston lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
That's to Curry. Let it go. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
I can show
Curry's
the
got 6
Curry
in this
game.
quarter. There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. Outside, KD. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
A 3-level scorer. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
That's to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if stacking up threes the way he is.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
5 points away.
Game 3 action here at the break. It's a nice lead for the Houston Rockets.
Well, they've been the more physical team, and we've seen that on the glass as well as all the other areas, guys.
Yeah, looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They were able to take a... And that about wraps it.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. And it's Horford at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Curry hits the Green. A 3-ball. The rebound by Holiday.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Outside, Horford to the inside. It's good, and the Rocket lead has got down to 4 points. The basket there from Green.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing them to do work scoring the ball.
Smith for three. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Curry buries the 3 shot.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Horford outside for Curry for the tie. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. Durant, that's good.
This is where KD gets into the bag and comes out smelling good.
Here's Podziemski. Butler from outside. Oh, Butler draining the 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
A nice shot by KD.
And an eye for
KD versus
both
Curry.
teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Podziemski. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Off target from outside. And so it's Johnson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Outside Durant. Jacks up a 3. Here's Şengün. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Houston making some changes. Tari Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith. Shepard comes in for Aaron Holiday. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Amen Thompson. The shot by KD. No good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside Curry. Picked by Horford from downtown. Curry can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
VanVleet can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Now just a 1-point Rocket lead.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just
KD.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And he makes good on the layup. KD's got 28.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Warriors trail by 5. Curry way outside from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half. And it's sent back by Horford. And he gets it back. With the floater. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. Here's Finney Smith. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets.
Wow.
Now let's listen in to head coach
2 points away. Good comeback by Steph Curry.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. So let's head to the sideline We've got some news on Jimmy Butler. So, Allie, what's the word?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Despite the longer time frame for a full recovery, the training staff is letting him play. We'll be keeping you updated as we hear more. But for now, he's not going to let this slow him down.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
The guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Steven Adams is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Eason in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And the Warriors making a change here. Richards is checked in. Pass to Moody. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Durant's checked in for Houston. And Golden State also making a change. Curry's checked in. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart. Let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Jimmy Butler. Thank you.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really
good. Another from 3.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Van Vliet against Butler, and it doesn't go. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes to it right now. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Houston making some changes. That's checked in for Tari Eason. Aaron Holiday comes in for Shepard. Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. Good. Lays it right in there.
No stage too big for KD. Need a basket? He's your man.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Warriors with some changes. Al Horford is checked in for Quentin Post. Green comes in for Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Moses Moody. Stephen Curry. And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. Now Durant beyond the arc. It's good.
No fear or hesitation from the KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Butler with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. From outside. Rebounded by Thompson.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Smith. On the wing, Holiday. He's defended by Pajemski. Durant soared in for the deuce.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
And 10 triples equal.
And again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
equally
Okay, we do
Game
this,
6
bro.
Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
Knocked down the three.
So many of the plays they're running are designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes. Well, in my mind, KD is one player that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late game situations.
Well, it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Curry against Thompson. Here's Green. It's stolen by Smith, and he commits the intentional foul. They've led by as much as 10, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Shit, bro. I'm going to lose my first match of NBA 2006. Golden State Warriors versus Rockets. Kevin Durant, the best player ever. My favorite. And I'm going to win.
What's your take?
I have only 2 options, but
You know what? I'm sure crazier things
Very
have happened,
not
or maybe not.
along with the Bulls.
Connects again from distance.
Awesome.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
You don't know. And he's now tied this single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
Now Green fires away from outside. Can't get it to go. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Stolen by Thompson. And they go to the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left. This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept
Good
their
game
heads
to
and
be
just
on.
went about the business of winning.
अच्छी गेम थी,
And
खत्म
now,
हो गई.
let's send it over to... And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, that'll do it for now.
Okay guys, good night. कल मिलेंगे.